Hello friends, we're gonna cook. That's right. Okay, I want to turn on this light because my house is dark. It's late. So you guys have on, say hello. Cheers. Guys, we still need 242. Yeah. Let's go. Order up. Order up. I am gonna be cooking my famous fry rye. Okay, so if you want to learn how to make fry rye, stay tuned. Okay, I did link the knife set. Okay, she's gorgeous. Look at her, and she is very reasonable, and it has like the sharpening thing. Okay, I also linked this cutting board, Butcher Block, 10 out of 10. Recommend both. So I'm gonna cut an onion to start off with, you guys, while we hang out ski. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Is the angle angling? Let me know. Let me know when you order, guys, because I do have my iPad down here. Yeah, do I ever stop? No, it's 10 o'clock and I'm cooking fried rice because I started craving it. And we have day-old rice, so I made this yesterday. Let me show you the difference between fresh rice and day-old rice. She's dry. See how it crumbles? That's what you want. If it's not crumbling and it's sticking together, you need to wait a little bit longer. 1 to 2 days, depending on your rice. That is long white grain. Long grain white rice. Okay. This onion is probably on its last day of need to be used up because she's starting to sweat. It's all right, we'll just cut off a layer. When in doubt, cut off a layer. But you guys literally begged me to do a cooking live, so here we go. Here we go. We're gonna cut off. We're gonna cut this up. Yeah, I just got back from wifey's, put the kids down, cleaned up, did some dishes, and now I'm making fried rice with you guys. So, I already had some orders for Pretty Little Patriot, which is freaking awesome. They're gonna be like, wow, girl. Yeah, my followers are the best. In case you did not know, we have the best support in town. Okay, yeah, she's good. She's good. Just peeling this onion real quick. We're almost done. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. If someone can post my Kamigo, I'll link it for you guys. Okay. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Ryan. Hi, William. I don't stop. Hi, Deb. I love Miranda. How are you? I'm gonna try not to be too loud because kids are sleeping. Well, at least Brooklyn is. I don't think Romy's quite there yet. He's probably close. Okay. I'm going to get this on. Start to get it cooking. And I'm just gonna slap. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. I'm just gonna slap a little bit of butter in here. And by slap, I mean a good amount. Okay. So I'm gonna make about half that, 2/3 of that rice. I'm gonna leave like maybe a dinner amount of white rice. I'm gonna try to give you guys the measurements. I don't measure. I measure with the heart unless I'm baking. I never measure when I'm cooking unless it's a new recipe and I'm like wanting to make sure it's right. I'm gonna do about half a cup to start off with. Get that working. It's magic. I will bring you over here once I'm done cutting up this onion. Okay. Making you hungry. Hi, Sharon. Thank you, Miranda. 242, guys. Let's do while I'm live. Everyone gets 3 extra entries for my late night loves. Now I'm going to use this whole onion. Okay. You don't need to use this whole onion. It's about a medium-sized onion. You could do half. I love onion. Okay. So I'm gonna cut up this onion and do this whole thing. So these knives are amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. There was so many knives that were triple, quadruple, 5 times, 10 times the amount of this. Girl. So I have this and the cutting board link. And the cutting board was pretty inexpensive as well. And I love this cutting board. It's nice and thick. It doesn't move on me. Some cutting boards move. This does not move. So you don't have to worry about it moving and accidentally cutting yourself, because if your cutting board moves, sometimes that can cause injuries. So, or your food moving and stuff. Like, we don't want that, right? Like, it's actually kind of hard to move. Didn't even eat dinner. Oh my gosh, go eat dinner. Yes, day old rice. Hey, Paula. I'm not crying, you're crying. Hi, Kimberly. I linked the jeans, guys. I found them. Yes, and I'm going to remember to do the leopard ones today too when I hop off. So I just need to edit the photo and post it. We're at least gonna do this one. I might not do the whole one. We'll see. We'll cut it up and then see. I kind of like to eyeball things. I need to get a tissue because Lord, my nose. Let me know when you order. Everyone who orders while I'm live gets 3 extra entries. Let's just do triple entry. Only while I'm live. Let's just do triple entry. Make my life easy. I don't have to, and it's easy times by 3. Hi, Alicia. So if you order 125, it's 9 entries. If you order 124 or less, it's 3. Got my trim fit in the bottle. Can't wait to try it. Awesome. Hey, Alicia. I'm doing decent considering. It's such a weird thing still when people ask me, like, how am I doing? Better. Still not great. Am I thriving? I'm starting to. But I'm still more in survival mode than thriving, if that makes sense. I'm just starting to figure out where I'm at. Do you guys see how this slice is like literally butter? Okay, I need to figure out how much rice. I think that's a good amount. It's about a cup and a half of onion, if people like to do the whole measuring thing, which is not what I do. Okay, I'm gonna bring you over here and we're gonna start assembling. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna get the angling. Here's what we're working with. Okay, we got butter in a pan. We got onion going in. Give it a little mixy. Season every step. So, I need to cut some carrots. Salt and pepper. These are on my TikTok shop, guys. Look how cool this is. Ready? I've already sold like 50 of these. Salt and pepper. Okay, yes, this is electronic, automatic. Season every step. Okay, while this is starting to melt, I'm going to bring you back over here and cut some carrots up because I forgot to cut the carrots up. Okay, we're gonna cut some carrots. I'm gonna do this real fast. Don't blink. I'm gonna do, I don't know, it's probably like half a cup, 2/3 of a cup. It's really just for the crunch and the color. A little bit of flavor. I feel like carrots don't add a ton of flavor, but a little bit. They're not like the most flavorful thing. And I'm just cutting it up. They're already sliced, shredded. It saves me so much time. You can buy the other ones and like do it yourself. Like, all the things. That's it. We still want them to have some crunch, so we're gonna let them sit there for a second. Ooh. We're not going to add them right this second, okay? Okay. Mix, 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 mix. Now we add the rice. I got this on about medium. My oven stove, this stupid thing, is old and it gets really hot. So mine's at like a 5 or 6 out of 10 because anything hotter than that, unless I'm boiling water, is too hot. So, okay. Now this is the part that you have to be careful because it could splatter you. I'm probably gonna do about half or 2/3 of this white rice. Now, this will last 4 or 5 days in the fridge, if it'll even last that long, because you'll probably eat it before that. It's that good. It's slapped your mama good. It's like an angel peeing on your tongue. Dang it. Okay, anyway. Don't judge me, that's how much I'm making. However much that is. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, you want to break up your clumps, because she should be a little clumpy. Jasmine might not clump as much. Waira, she clumped, okay? This was made a little over 24 hours ago. Wait, no, did I make this Sunday? Sunday or yesterday? No, I made it yesterday. That's right. So like maybe closer to 30 hours ago. A little over a day. So I made it in the morning, yeah. This is like 30, 36 hours ago. So at least 24-hour-old rice. Not 12, needs to be at least a full 24 hours if possible. I just make it in my rice maker, best rice maker ever. If you guys want the link for that too, I'll share it. It's so easy. So just made it. No salt and pepper, literally just water and the rice in my rice cooker. Okay, we're gonna need more butter. I'm gonna do another, this is not scooping. I'm gonna do another, this much. No, a little bit more. I'm gonna do that much. Hi, Michelle. Awesome, April. I'm glad you like it. What sleep trinket did you get for your babies? Dreamland Baby. I have a link with them too. Oh, wet paper towel and lay them on the board. Onions go in the first water source, which is your eyes. So if you have a cup of water. Oh, interesting. Hi, Kayla. Makes a lot of sense. Definitely getting back to you. Yes. Hey, Margaret. Fried rice. Fried rice. Fried rice. You would do this when I'm starving. I'm sorry. TikTok shop, Tara. TikTok shop for those. My cutting board and knives are, I linked them for you already. But the salt and pepper, TikTok shop. Okay, I'm gonna mix. Oh, guys, this is already looking fire. And I just started. You want that butter to coat. That's where the flavor is going to start. I don't make unflavorful things. My stuff's got good flavor. She may not be the healthiest, but she's going to taste delicious. But fried rice is one of those guilty pleasures that Asians have, so... Okay, let it sit for a minute. Grab my drink. Cheers. I love my knives. 10 out of 10. Hi, Glenda. The sound keeps going in and out. Can you guys hear me? I don't really have a recipe for this. I shared one that's similar. I don't really go off of a recipe. I channel my Asian. Fried rice is really easy, but you can really mess it up if you don't know what you're doing. It's easy though, if that makes any sense. It's not hard to make it. It's just some people overcomplicate it or don't add the right ingredients. Okay, now that it's like warmed up the rice, you'll know your rice is warmed up when it starts looking like when it was cooked, if that makes sense. Like the clumps won't really be there anymore. It'll be able to be like that where it starts moving. The butter will be melted. That's when you know it's warmed up. This is when I add my carrots. Guys, we're already almost done. I just have to add my sauces. Coco, move. You're making syrup. You might need to swipe the comments so you can see what I'm doing. Now, if I had a wok would be ideal. I don't have a wok. I will be getting a wok. That's on my to-do list. Because in a wok, this would be a 10 out of 10. Right now, it's like a 9.8. But you can just do it in the biggest skillet you have. If your rice is not cooking fast enough, turn the heat up. If it's cooking too fast and it's starting to brown, turn it down. We just want to warm it up right now. And the butter should be enough to kind of coat the rice. So if it looks still too white, you need a little bit more butter. The butter is what's going to give it flavor and what's going to help the sauce that I'm going to add and make to it stick. Really good. Okay, love her, leave her alone. Move. Hi, Becky. I used white long grain, but jasmine is the best. I would not use minute rice. April, yes, it was butter. Sharon, they're on my LTK, the jeans. Thank you, Glenda. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Amanda. Love fried rice. Are you up for some company? What size? 2. Size 2. Love the cookie vibe. Yeah, you guys all wanted me to. Do you know how to make the volcano with the onions? Girl, I could figure it out. Yeah, I'm Asian. Hey, Dora. You can hear me? Okay. Do you deliver? You can hear me? Okay. I'm actually right-handed. It's because it's switched. Miss it? Okay, let's now, okay, see how we're starting to get a little, it's starting to get a little crispy. Okay, I'm really bad at explaining things. I'm trying. Because I usually just cook. I don't know. I don't go by recipes usually. I'll glance every once in a while to see ratios. That's about it. Or like times on how long to cook things. That's usually the extent of me looking at a recipe. Or to get inspiration. I don't really go off of recipes too much, but especially this one, I go off of my feelings. Okay, leave her alone again. This is the most important thing. Soy sauce. A good amount. This is your salt. This is Asian salt. At least half a cup. If you can't have a lot of salt, get low sodium soy salt. They have low sodium. This will probably be in your Asian aisle or your seasoning aisle at your grocery store. This one definitely will be in your Asian aisle. Sesame oil, we're gonna add that. That's optional. Oh. And rice vinegar. I'm going to use a little bit of rice vinegar. I'm just gonna turn this on just for a second because it's starting to steam. I know it's gonna be loud, sorry, just bear with me. We gotta cook down that soy. I'm gonna add just a little bit of rice vinegar, totally optional. No, never mind. It's not even open. It's fine. I'm just gonna do sesame oil today. This is what mine looks like. Kikkoman sesame oil. That's it. A teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons. Oh, it's so good. Now you could do peas. This would be when you would do the scrambled eggs because we're almost done. Move your rice to the side, cook your scrambled egg over here, mix it in after it's cooked. Don't add it to the rice, that's not right. Don't do that. That'll automatically give it away that you don't know how to make fried rice. You want to impress. If you want to impress your friends, make fried rice. Tell them your Asian sister from another mister taught you how to do it. They'll be like, oh, you're so international. And then you get out these, okay? You get out these chopsticks. Oh, we don't even have, okay. I don't even have my real chopsticks. Okay, cool. You get out your chopsticks. These are my plastic ones. You get out chopsticks, and you know how to use them. Impress them even more. I can teach you how to use them. Okay, now we're just cooking it down. I just don't want my smoke to set off the smoke detector. And my kids are sleeping. I do have 2 cats rocking those jeans. Cat in the background. My teeth, thank you. My dentist yesterday said I should be a tooth model. Didn't even know that was a thing. He literally said it to me 3 times. He goes, Shana, you should be a tooth model. I said, oh, thank you. Thank you, doctor. Hi, Charlene. Love Jasmine. Jasmine is the best, yes. I used banana white. They're on my Kamigo. Alright guys, now this is when I add my minced garlic. A heaping ton. About this much. Again, I don't measure. I just go based off of how I feel. If you don't want that much garlic, just use a little bit. But I think you need garlic. Could you use real garlic? Yeah, I have some right here. I'm too lazy to cut it up. I'm gonna add pepper and then I'm gonna see how it tastes. And wait, I got 2 more other seasonings. Pepper. Healthy amount. Don't add salt because the soy is in the salt. You may, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I like mine to have a bite. I don't like mine to taste dull. Okay, I don't make flavorless food. My food is burning. This is how I like it. It starts to get a little crunchy. I don't like my rice soggy. I like it to have some bite and some chew to it, so. I'm gonna add a little bit, this is optional, minced garlic powder, minced onion garlic powder. Just a little bit, just to kind of enhance those flavors, not a lot. It kind of just reinforces, again, optional. Everything in cooking is optional. Some Asians add MSG. My jeans. You guys are loving the jeans, huh? They're on my LTK. I'll post on the video too for you guys. But we are 2:42 away from my unique goal for today. Okay, we're mixing her up. This looks freaking fire. All right, let me grab a fork. No, let me grab my chopsticks. I'm gonna be real Asian with y'all. I'm gonna teach you guys how to use chopsticks. Can I teach you? I can teach anyone how to use chopsticks. Love a pepper and chop. Yes. I can't find my fish oil. It's okay though. It's fine. Fried rice. Fried rice. When will you be done? I'll bring the wine. Girl, you just tell me when. I will take that offer every day. You bring the alcohol, I'll make the food. Done. Easy. First bite, besties. Does that not look delish? Oh my god, this is amazing. Always taste your food. So when you're getting close to the end, it keeps landing in my hand. Oh my god. Guys. It doesn't even need anything else. It's perfect. It's perfect. Turn off the heat. Remove it from the burner. Oh my god. I don't even need to add literally anything. It's done. This is what she's looking like. Does that not look like restaurant quality? Yeah. Does it not look like my name should be Meng Li? Huh? Feng Li? Oh, my name Feng Li. Yeah. Just made you some fried rice. You're welcome. Eat it. Try it. Delicious. My name Feng Li. All right, let's move over here and I'm gonna teach you guys how to use chopsticks and then I'm gonna show you guys how to cut green onions properly. In case you want some lessons in life. Super cute. I can make yum yum, but mine's so good you don't even need yum yum, honey. See how easy that was? So quick, honey. So I'm putting away my stuff. I like to clean as I go. Don't waste this little bit of garlic left. Don't waste. Waste want, not want. Away real quickity quick. Trying to be quiet. I already cut a bunch, but I saved one stalk to show you. Looks delicious. Feng Li. Feng Li. All right, cut this and I'm gonna show you how to use chopsticks and we're gonna eat and hang out and see who's gonna order to get triple entry. I gotta put that away too. Okay, we don't need that. We're gonna leave her in the sink. Put my carrot away. Okay, 10 to 15. Yeah, try it. It's super easy, guys. It's not intimidating. The hardest thing is cook your rice a day or two before. That's all you got to do. So you just have to know to cook your rice. It's not hard. It's just to remember to do that. Once you have this, just set it in your fridge, cover it, leave her, love her, leave her there for 24 to 48 hours. Bring her out, do that. It takes 5-10 minutes. And you're going to be so impressive to other people. Okay, watch. Ready? Scissors. So you want to sit there and have a nice crisp cut. You take a knife, this is going to get all jagged. Look how beautiful. Restaurants, they use scissors. okay? Or they have really, really sharp knives that are $1,000. I don't have that, okay? My knives were not that expensive. Okay. Watch how fast, ready? I already washed these. Let me get started. You see how quick this is? Ew, this part's gross. These are my kitchen shears. I have other scissors that I use for other things. These are just for food. I have a just for food one, and I wash them, obviously, everything I use. You can do it on a diagonal, a bias. You cannot tell me this is not quicker than cutting and prettier. Look at it, on a bias. Restaurant style quality, guys. Did you know I can do this? Yeah. And you can get all the way to the end. Boom. I like this on top, little green onion razzle dazzle. Okay. Looks delicious. But yum yum. Oh my gosh, Amanda, you're so sweet. DoorDash hibachi. You got a honey boyfriend? Oh, he's like fried rice. Oh, honey, what do you not like? I gotta get a thing for my onion. Do I make pho? Girl, I need to try. I think I could. I've never made it, but I wanted to try. I kind of know how to make it-ish, but I've never done it. So that's how you do your little green razzle dazzle on top. Try making my fried rice. Tell me if you like it. Truly. Warm tone palette, and the lid color is golden in the highlighter shade. Ooh, get it, Deb. Soy sauce and a little bit of sesame oil. Kitchen scissors. Love the cats. Thank you, Lori. All right, after I plate my food, I'm gonna sit down with you guys and we're gonna eat and see who ordered. I'm gonna teach you guys how to use chopsticks. So thank you so much, Lori. Look how beautiful. Again, if you want peas, add peas. I don't add peas. A little bit of green razzle dazzle. See, this is where I get my green. You can't tell me this doesn't look like you just ordered it from a restaurant, except mine's better. I'm a little biased, but I make it how I like it, so that's why I think it's personally better. What do you think? Oh, so good. And it literally keeps for like 4 or 5 days in the fridge, but mine doesn't even last that long. Little tip 2, if you prep your vegetables within a few days of getting them, i.e. washing them, cutting them, they're gonna last longer usually than if you were to let them just sit in your fridge, depending on what it is. But like lettuce, things like that, you wanna get all those gross contaminants off. Blueberries, grapes, especially fruit. I like to do it like I said, usually the day I get it. So I'll sit there and like wash all my stuff. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's what I do. And I feel like it lasts a really long time. And I also put it in the airtight container instead of like the plastic bags that you buy them in. Okay. So let me teach you how to use chopstick. You're gonna use this one. Hold it. This is like the easiest way to teach someone. You're gonna hold this one like you hold a pencil, but don't include this one. Does that make sense? So you know how you would hold a pencil? Most people hold a pencil like this. You're gonna do the exact same grip, kind of, but with this finger out. So that's step 1. Okay, then you're gonna take this one, and this is the thumb and the pointer is the only one that controls this. This stays still. This is your stationary chopstick. This one is the only one that moves, and you only move it with this one stays still, your thumb stays still. You only move it with your pointer finger. okay? And then you can adjust wherever you feel. I kind of do it towards the end and I leave a few inches. You can also use it as like a spoon, but it works every time. Oh my God, tell me when. That's a freaking 10 out of 10. Oh my God, it's just so good. I wish I could literally make this for everyone. Yeah, that's actually like some of the best fried rice I've ever had. But again, I cook it how I like it. Lots of flavor. It's freaking fire, guys. Try it. Pizza. Oh yeah, 100%. Wait, why did I leave this out? Cocoa. God, you guys are like scavengers. Do you see what I mean with the annoyance? You guys see what I'm working with my cats? Okay. I'm not making this up. They're literally the most annoying things ever. Okay, let me put this away because if I don't put this away, she's gonna eat it and burn her little paws. So I immediately have to put this stuff away. All right, and then I'm gonna hang out with you guys and eat and get orders. Get caught up on orders. Oh, this is so good. Now, personally, I eat this for lunch. I eat this for dinner. I eat it by itself. You could totally make a thing of some chicken on the side, some beef, whatever you want to do. I personally will just eat this by itself 99% of the time. Or I'll have like a salad with it or some grapes, you know. Oh shoot. So. Okay, it'll fit in this. I hear Roman. It's like, wait, which kid is that? One thing that I did several years ago. One thing that I did several years ago is I made this little family dinner list. And you can screenshot those, but these are just some of my like go-to dishes that I really love, that taste really good and are super easy to make, and I found really good recipes for these. Slash, I kind of like take recipes and kind of make it my own. But I have like chicken pot pie, my pieless casserole dish, red chili soup. Mine tastes better than Chili's, better than Wendy's. Cajun chicken pasta, ham and cheese tortellini, salmon bowls, lemon chicken, chicken noodle soup, homemade pizzas, Philly cheesesteaks, BLTs, beef tips with brown gravy and mashed potatoes. That one's so good. Hamburgers, hamburger helper, chicken, salad, and slow cooker beef stew. For desserts, one of my favorite to make is apple crumble. Yeah. My boyfriend uses scissors and I lost my mind. No, sir. I have two. I have Coco, who is my scavenger, and then I have Cat, who is my tabby. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting I need a lid for those. Hold on. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this out to the side because it's too hot to put in my fridge. I'm gonna stick these in the sink to wash later. If that's off, that's off. hope they do a warm palette free again on Kimigo. I know I haven't looked at all of April's yet. Okay, let's go hang out. I love scallions. Same. Used to hate fried rice. If you missed the video to see how I made it, watch it back. I don't put egg in mine. You can. The cost of eggs? No, girl. Just kidding. I don't like egg in mine. I do watch her. I do watch her, and I love her. I think she's Korean too. I watch her and I watch Tiny. So, welcome to Mikasa, guys. How are we today? Welcome to Phonely Dining, where all your dreams come true. Hello, Amanda. It looks so shiny, girl. Adorned hair gloss. Thank you, Amanda. Warm tone palette and highlighter in golden. House party. Looks yummy. She tries to eat people food, Chelsea. Yeah, she's psycho. Coco? There's Kat. Oh, my son will eat anything I make. Pretty much, yeah. He loves mommy's cooking. He said, Mommy cook good. Mommy cook good. You're welcome, Lena. Amanda, they're on my LTK. I'll pin them for you guys. Here. Or not pin them. I'll put them in the... Wait. I'll put them in the comments. Follow me on LTK. What is the thing you keep getting out of the side of the refrigerator? It's a little magnet because my kitchen is childproof for safety. Yeah. Is it weird watching me eat? I feel like I watch people eat and I'm like, it's not weird, but like when you're the one eating, is that weird? Cause like, I don't do mukbangs. I did one mukbang and I thought it was weird. It keeps kicking me out. As soon as I get this, I'm gonna check to see who ordered triple entries while I'm live. Please just work. Okay, you wanna know what? I'm smarter than you. LTK. I think I posted my outfit of the day on my video before. I sure did. Smart. Up. Up. Oh, wait, here we go. Got it. Okay. I have my whole OOTD. I have the top, the jeans, the shoes. Got it. Okay, I think that's it. Let me know if that works. My mama can cook. My mama and my dad, I can cook. Fried rice every day. Yeah, girl. This is like a staple in my house. For real. All right, I'm gonna look at orders. I'm so hungry though. I'm glad you got power back. Okay, let's look at orders, shall we? Lori, was it Lori? Lori, I got your order, babe. Lori gets triple entries. DOUGHER2. Lori gets 3 entries, guys. Let me check my unique. Okay. Refresh. So instead of 242, we are now 204, guys. 204. But yeah, this hair gloss from Adorn, my #1 seller. I am eating fry rye that I just made. So if you're catching this right now or on the replay, go back to the beginning when you're able to and watch how I made it. I tried to give you measurements, but I'm not the best at measuring because I measure with my heart. You know? But this was my most requested live, like, in months. So, like, for months, if I were to take, like, the last 3 to 6 months, you guys were really wanting me to cook my fried rice recipe with you guys. So, here's my secret fried rye recipe. Thank you, Zena. You're welcome, Amanda. They do sleep all night. What is the hair gloss? It's from Adorned. It's amazing. Go to my Adorned website, check it out. I know, she's a scavenger. Yeah, look at where she's right at. Look at, where is she? Right there. Yeah. Look at where my other one is. Right there. See how close? I can't enjoy my food, guys. I either have 2 kids or 2 cats up my butt and around the corner every single time I eat. I never get to enjoy my food. Because when my kids go to sleep, I got 2 sets of eyes still staring at me. It's definitely not weird. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. You get entered into my shopping spree for you. I'm doing a giveaway for my U for the whole month of April. So if you're new to me or you haven't heard about that, I'm doing a $150 shopping spree every time I hit my goal with you. So you can pick anything you want. Oh, you guys do? Okay. I didn't know you guys liked watching people eat. I thought for sure I was going to get people being like, this is weird. Why are you eating with us? And I was like, okay, I'll just get off. You know, if you guys felt that way. Because I'd be like, whatever, I don't care. If that's how you feel. Whatever. But if you guys don't care, we'll just eat and chit chat. This was the famous rice. Try it. Try it. Let me know what you guys think. I craved fried rice today after your video yesterday. I went to Lazy Dogs for some. Try this recipe. Tell me if you think it's better than your go-to fried rice. And it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I ever have to buy is the green onion and the carrots. I always have onion and rice and soy sauce and butter and garlic. Like, I always have those ingredients, salt, pepper. The only thing I ever have to buy is the carrots and the green onion, because I always have all the rest of it. So it's super easy to make. Cute headband, thank you. From Casey Chic, thank you so much. Right, Mary? Yeah, I know. It's life-changing, the hair gloss. You like it? Aw, thank you, Mariah. I'll definitely do some more random lives with you guys. Maybe some behind the scenes. What are some videos you guys like? Want some behind the scenes content? Do you want more cooking lives? I haven't done a cooking live in probably a year or 2. But you guys always ask me what I eat, what my recipe is. This is pretty much what I do. 1 pot and a cutting board. If it's more complicated than that, I usually don't do it. I need simple. I need fast. I I need less cleanup, less mess, hassle-free. And I like stuff that's like versatile. Like I've said, this rice you can make by itself, and I'm eating it by itself, which is 99% of the time how I eat it. Or if I'm being extra, I can make a steak, have it on the side. I can make some shrimp, I can make some chicken. Like, it's just easy, you know what I mean? Like, literally just add a little garlic and butter in a skillet and cook whatever you want in that. And it goes really well. I even eat pretty. Oh my God, stop it. I don't think I do, but you're so sweet. You love that I'm real. You guys are gonna make me cry. You guys trying to make me cry. You guys are so sweet. I would have scarfed that down. See what I'm saying? I eat slow. I don't lie to you guys. Okay. I literally eat a bite or two and then I stop for a minute or two. Even though this is fire. I don't think my mom's ever made my fried rice. I have had her try my fried rice and she's like, dang. My mom loves my fried rice. Everyone who's tried my fried rice loves it. Like I said, if you're having like friends over, family over, you're trying to impress someone, make them some fried rice and then a protein. Whip a little salad together and you're gonna look like you just spent hours in the kitchen. It's fried rice, Stephanie, so you can catch the replay and you'll be able to like rewind it and stuff. 6 months. Well, mine are 8 and 9, I think, or 9 and 10. Wait, I have their folder. Let me do the math. Boston was born in 2011. It's funny how I remember his birthday. My cats I don't remember as easily. Boston was born in 2011. Coco was 2016. Cat was 2015. I think Cat just turned 10 and Coco's gonna be 9. They're either 8 and 9 or 9 and 10. One of the two. I get it mixed up. They're not babies anymore. Only need green onions. Yep. Watch us do all the time. I'm hungry. Definitely gonna make it. Do you make a cheesecake? I have never tried to make cheesecake, I don't think. I've helped making cheesecake. I've never made it on my own. I've made cheesecake before, but not by myself. Cooking Lives. Hi, Tina. Love the cooking. Cooking organization. Yes, I do the rice cooker. So easy. I'll link it for you guys. So if you guys missed it, you can catch the replay. Next trip is going to be next month in Ireland. Yes. So getting these jeans, right? Look at these guys. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so comfy, actually, guys. Like, the pockets, you can actually put stuff in it. Like, they're not too tight where, you know what I mean? Like, the pockets actually work. So, that's a win. Grocery shopping. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have good service enough to do. The lighting and the service may be a factor for that, but I mean, I'm open to doing things like that with you guys. It's just the lighting, I can bring my light, but I don't know about my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi sucks at the grocery stores. Maybe Walmart might not be horrible, but a few of them suck. Like Lowe's, Foods, and Harris Teeter suck. So maybe Walmart, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's better. You want fried rice? Oh, thank you, Angie. Oh my gosh, Carrie, that's funny. You are going to have to get invited. Oh, we are going to have to get invited. Roman loves my fried rice. I want to make some now. My husband is always making rice and always have leftover. It's the perfect thing for leftover because a lot of people get sick of white rice because it's kind of bland, right? It's good with stuff. I like white rice with like a spicy chicken, you know, like orange chicken, sweet and spicy chicken, beef and broccoli. Then it's good, right? But by itself, white rice, in my opinion, is very bland. It's very boring. It's very flavorless, if you will. Even if you add salt, pepper, and butter, not the best. My fried rice, what did I add? Like 6 ingredients? Not that many. And it's delicious. It's a 10 out of 10. The bread, naan. Yeah. It would be good with this. 23, oh my goodness. My mom doesn't really wear makeup, guys. No, she doesn't wear foundation ever. She never wears mascara. She used to do her eyebrows, but she had them done like mine. So she doesn't do her eyebrows anymore. She'll wear lips. That's it. She doesn't do blush. I've never seen my mom with blush, eyeshadow. She just does lip products now, and she got a few lip products from me. She got Affluent. I can't remember which lip products she got, but she got like 2 or 3 lip products from Unique. So she just does lips. So, hi Nicole. Named Coco. Aw, thank you, Danny. This has been on all day, guys, since 2, so it's 10:50. Super easy cheesecake recipe. How long have you been using your hair gloss? I've been using it, let me think. When did I start with Adorned, guys? That's how long I've been using it. Does anyone remember when I started with Adorned? Okay, maybe 6 months, give or take. Because was it before or after Brooklyn? Maybe it was longer. I can't remember. They're super comfy. Grocery hauls. Oh, grocery haul. I could do a grocery haul. That would be cool. Okay, I'm open to ideas, guys. The Rix cooker. Yes, I will link it on my LTK for you guys. Like to know it. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Sean. Butter and sugar, interesting. Lemon chicken. I love lemon chicken. Coconut. Okay, interesting. Coconut milk. Okay. And red beans. I'm doing it Thursday night. Today's Tuesday, right? Hello, what's today? Tuesday. Thursday night. Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Adorned. Tomorrow I gotta give the kids baths, so that's on the agenda for tomorrow. I'm gonna do my live, don't worry, I'm doing makeup live tomorrow. But tomorrow night, or during the day, whenever I feel like giving both the kids baths, I have to do baths for tomorrow, and their nails. I like to just knock out both kids' baths and nails on the same day. Just get it over with. They don't take baths every day because they don't really get dirty. So I usually do like every 2-3 days. So it's definitely bath day. I was gonna do it today, but I got my watch fixed and I went over to Wifey's tonight. So I shared an update of her baby girl and Brookie side by side, and it's so cute because it was our first picture. We were able to get them both sitting up. I haven't seen her in like almost a month, so it was good catching up. I just went over there for like a few hours, but how often do you use it? Every day? Every day or every other day? During Mexico with Casey Chic, I feel like I've been with Adorned. God, when was that? I want to say it was like January, but I think it was before that. It was before that, right? No. I would have to go back and look at my photos because I could tell you. Actually, I have them right here. Let me just tell you. If you order while I'm live, guys, triple entry for Unique. Selfies. I can tell you exactly when I started with them because I start taking selfies when I start working with companies. So I can tell you roughly. That's not it. That's not it. I think it was after Baby Girl, right? September, I was already with them. No, it was before Baby Girl. Wait for it. That's black. I'm looking for the headband. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay, definitely not that long ago. Wait, wow, I'm already in 2023? No, not that long. Okay, roughly, I have been with them since September. I'm gonna say roughly September, give or take. Give or take. Más o menos. No, October? Oh, wait, no, that black one I had. Okay, wait, no, it wasn't that long. It was after baby girl. Yeah, because then I got this. Okay, I think it was like December, actually, guys. I think it's only been since like December. Yeah, that's right. See, it was December, January. I was looking at an old, that wasn't right. It was December or January was when I started working with them. Like I said, give or take, because that could be off by a month or so, but I think it was December or January when I started working with them. So they were one of my newest companies until KC Chic. And now I have Pretty Little Patriot. So I have 3 new companies, but I also got rid of a lot of companies in the last few years. So I feel like I needed to do like a little rebrand. So if you're like, oh my gosh, she's working with a lot of new companies, I also have kind of pushed companies out. You're welcome. I'll add the rice cooker. Is it hard to take your makeup off when you just did it? I did my makeup at 2. So, what is that, 9 hours? But if I do it late, then sometimes it sucks to take it right off, but I didn't do it. I did it at like 2. Black beans and rice. You're welcome. The meal today is fry rye. Fry rye. Let me know if you guys order. The link is pinned down below. I'm gonna look at the free gifts for this month and tell you, give you hints if there's anything I know you guys would like. I'll tell you. I can't tell you what it is, but I haven't even looked. I'm looking. I've never done butter and sugar. My favorite meal, either crab legs or fried rice. That's a good one. That's good. There's some good ones coming up. Okay, we're still 204, guys. 204. If you order 125 or more, guys, you get 9 entries. That's the best hair gloss ever. I've been using it for over a year. 10 out of 10, guys. You don't get this shine from nothing. Okay? You don't get this shine from nothing. I'm just saying. And you can get it on subscription. Most of my people who get it on subscription because it's the best deal. Breakfast rice. Aw, thank you, Angie. Yeah, I'm so excited that I got my watch fixed. I think my grandma would be absolutely like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? She would be, God, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Honored. She would be honored, I think, that I fixed her watch for her and put a new battery in it. I think she would be like, wow, you like that watch enough to go and get it fixed and wear it every day? Like, of course, Grandma. You know what I mean? But I think she's like watching up above and just being like, that's right, I still got it. She likes my watch. I still got style, because my grandma was funny like that. My grandma was very spunky, she was a little sassy, you know? She was very much confident. She was a very confident woman. Very confident. My grandma never showed any signs of weakness, any signs of insecurities. I'm sure she had those, but she never showed it. She was a very confident, very poised. Everyone loved my grandma. Matter of fact, at my grandfather's funeral, a lot of times we were talking about my grandma. We were talking about my grandpa, obviously, a lot, because he was one that just passed. But we were also talking about my grandma, which was his wife. Talking about how, like, he's with my grandma and their son, my uncle. And everyone who I spoke to, almost every single person brought up my grandma. She's been gone for 15 years, roughly. So if that shows you the type of woman she was, people are still talking about her, and she's been gone for over a decade. So we love her. I'm so blessed and so grateful to have this piece from her, because I will cherish it and pass it down to Brooklyn if she wants it. If she doesn't want it, it's fine. But if she wants it, she will have it passed down from her great-grandmother. Definitely grabbing it, yes. Use my code TRINETTE. Okay, so I need to figure it out, because Glamnetic hasn't launched anything new yet. They have like spring solids and spring French tips, but nothing else besides that. So I'm like, do I want to order that, or do I want to wait? I do have a little bit of time, so I'm hoping Glamnetic drops like a new launch in the next few weeks, because it takes about a week to get to me. So I'm hoping that they'll have a new launch between now and like the first week of May. I feel like they will, right? If not, I do have a few that I'm kind of eyeing up, but I'm kind of waiting to see if there's anything else they're going to drop, because I feel like it's a little early to order them for Ireland. So we'll see. My code is TRINETTE. Yep, my code's TRINETTE for almost everything, guys. The only thing that's not TRINETTE is for Fancy, and it's TRINETTE 15. Everything else is TRINETTE pretty much, I think. Yeah. I have the option to change my code with almost every company, so I've changed all of them to just TRINETTE to make it easy for you guys. It's the Adorn hair gloss here. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. You guys are seeing a lot of behind the scenes. This is what I do, boo boo. Get it on subscription, okay? Instead of it being $59.99, it's $47.99. Why would you not want to save $12? Hello. It's 20% off. I think when you use my code too, it's even cheaper, but okay. I'm going to put it in the comments. Use code TRINETTE. $204, guys. Who's going to help me hit it? We got to stay on track, guys. Okay. My sound bar is coming. Okay. I'm going to be getting a sound bar, because this looks boring right there. Where that book was, I used to have a sound bar. She's not there. And then I'm going to be getting my cordless vacuum if I hit my goal for this month. So code TRINETTE. Bing bang boom. There you go. How old are your babies? 1.5? No, 1.5. Oh my God. 1.5. What the heck? Almost 2.5. Okay. Almost 2.5 is my son Roman. He's my firstborn. He'll be 2.5 next month. I think it's because I was hanging out with wifey last night, and her baby's going to be 1 next month. So that's probably why I said 1 anyway. 2.5. My son is almost 2.5. And then I don't do the month thing. What is that? I could do it for like up until he was like 25, 26 months. And now I'm like, I don't freaking know. I can't figure out the math. It's too much thinking. So he's almost 2.5 years old. And then my daughter, my baby, she just turned 8 months on Saturday. So I have an 8-month-old and an almost 2.5-year-old. And this factory's done. Okay, in case you're wondering. No more kids. If I ever met someone and they said, I want to have more kids, I would say, go get a plant. If you really want a kid, you're not for me. Because I'm done. Absolutely not. That would be a deal breaker for me. Truly. My koozie. Handler? I don't know. You can screenshot that. Handler? I don't know. It's old. I'm getting my first moissanite from them. Hold on. I'll turn. It's my new neighbors, guys. It's my new neighbors. Night owls. It's 11 o'clock. What are they doing now? Probably moving or something. I don't know. But I heard a car door and I'm like, it's 11 o'clock at night. My neighborhood is not lively at 11 o'clock at night. Like, Kathleen, how have you never eaten crab legs? Okay. Next time you guys go to a seafood place, order a pound to a pound and a half of snow crab legs. Snow crab is the best in my opinion. Nothing else can top it. I've had it all. Snow crab legs. They're a little sweet. They're not super seafoody. They have a good texture. They're delicious. Get it with melted butter. Normally they come with melted butter. Okay? Has to have melted purified butter, clarified butter. And then get a side of Old Bay. Okay? Just trust me. Try it. Tell me what you think. It's one of my favorite dishes. A pound to a pound and a half of snow crab legs, melted butter, Old Bay. Thank you, Zena. She is watching me. I feel like she is. I've had a few near-death experiences, especially one that stands out in my mind, and I felt her presence, so I know she's one of my guardian angels. And I know that that's why I did not pass that day, because my grandma was looking out. So I had almost a head-on collision with someone driving on the wrong side of the highway, and it was like a suicide mission. So they were like trying to take cars out. Yeah, it was really intense, really sad, really scary. So they had like 16 cop cars chasing it. And I ended up having to veer off on the highway into the ditch to avoid this person. So at like 2 o'clock in the morning while coming home from Mexico. My first time I went to Mexico when I was 21. My grandmother had just passed just a few months before. I want to say it was like 3 months before this trip. Obviously this trip was planned 6 months in advance or so. Well before my grandmother's funeral, and yeah, I felt her presence, and I was driving. I felt very calm when all this happened, and then afterwards I like broke down and sobbed. But yeah, I definitely felt her presence. She was the biggest. Oh, grandmothers are the best. No, it's not kind of techie. No, it's not techie, Allison. My grandmother passed from stage 4 cancer. So my grandmother was the healthiest person that I knew of. Like growing up, I don't even remember her getting sick. Did she get sick? Of course she did, but she never, my grandma was a very strong person. She was like 4'11", 5 foot. She was tiny. I'm 5'5". She was like this tall when she stood up next to me. So she was just this tiny little thing, and she was very pear-shaped. She had smaller shoulders than me, but she had hips and a booty. Okay. She was just this cute little petite thing with pear shape. Anyway, and so my grandma, I never remember her even having like the flu, cold, nothing. I never remember her getting sick. I never remember her complaining. My grandmother never complained. I need to learn from her because I feel like I complain. Anyway, so fast forward to when I was 21, and she had stomach pain for several years, never told anyone because, again, she was very strong, but also a little stubborn. Never went to the doctors, finally went to the doctor and had 2 tumors in her stomach. She had one the size of a golf ball and one the size of a tennis ball. So 2 very large tumors. And she got those tested, and they came back as stage 4 lymphoma. That was in February or March, and she passed in September. So 6 months later, roughly, give or take. So, it took her very fast. She did try to fight it. At first it was non-aggressive, and then it became very aggressive. She was on tons of chemo, she did all of it. She was on tons of meds. She tried to fight it. She tried. Sorry. It's been 15 years and I still get really emotional about her because she was like my second mom. She really helped raise me into the woman who I am. Sorry, hold on. Like most of my childhood, I remember spending the night at her house and going to like the horse barn with her, and she taught me how to ride horses. She took me to the circus like almost every year. She took me to horse shows and expos. She took me to go see The Lion King on Broadway. She was like a super loving, involved grandparent. Like you could tell she really loved being a grandma. She was like the best grandma ever. Obviously, I love my other grandma, but this grandma particularly was just extremely involved, extremely hands-on. Like, she was always the one that I would call when I had like an upset stomach in elementary school because I would get bored and get done with my classwork, and then I would just be like, oh, whoever my teacher was, I have an upset stomach. Can I go down to the office? I think I need to go home. So I would literally go down to the office. They're like, okay, go Trinette. Like, did you get your work done? Yeah. Okay, go. Right? So I would get like done an hour or two early with all my schoolwork, and I would sit there and I'm like, I'm not gonna just stay in class for 2 hours. Like, I'm gonna go home, right? Sometimes it was before lunch. Like, I would get my classwork done really early. I would just be like, give me all the classwork. I'm just gonna do it and I just want to go home, you know? And so obviously my grandmother she still did payroll for the union. So she was still somewhat working, but she was like part-time. So she wasn't like full-time anymore. She was like semi-retired at the time when I was in elementary school. So she didn't work at like a 9-to-5 place. Like she kind of did it at home. So she didn't have to like go into an office. So she was a little bit more available. So and my parents both worked, so they obviously couldn't pick me up. So I would call up my grandma. I'm like, Grandma, my belly hurts. She's like, again, Trini? She always called me Trini. I was like, yeah, it really hurts this time. And she was like, all right, I'll be on my way. Just wait in the office. I'll be there in 5 minutes, because she lived super close, right? So I would just sit there. My grandma would pick me up in her red truck and she'd take me home. Most of the time she would make me some soup or whatever, give me the remote, some burners. That's like a Michigan thing. And she's like, anything else? And I'm like, will you just sit with me and talk with me? And so it's such a vivid childhood memory that like, she only told me no once that I remember. And it was because she already had appointments. So she couldn't pick me up. It wasn't because she like didn't want to. And so I just vividly remember her just being such a influential person in my life growing up. And I remember she had me decorate her mantle because she made me feel like I could do anything. She just instilled such confidence in me. Like the only confidence I really had growing up was from her. She'd be like, oh, Trini, you're so good at decorating. Like you have such a gift. You're so talented. She just really like built me up. And she's like, we're going to go to a bunch of different stores and you just pick out whatever you want and we're going to redesign the mantle. And that's what we did half of a day. We just went and drove around, and I just remember picking out like, yeah, Grandma, we're going to do this color scheme and we're going to do this with this mantle. So every time I look at a mantle, I think of my grandma. And I think how she taught me at a very young age. I was only like 12 at the time, but she made me feel like I was an adult. Like she made me feel like I wasn't just a kid. Like I had a voice and I had a vision and I had all these things. So anyway, sorry, I could talk about her for hours and I know it's probably boring people. So, my watch is amazing. Thank you. Yes, you can order Camigo. They don't have my code on my Camigo, so you can either order on my Camigo or you can order on Adorn's website and use my code Trinette, whichever one you want to do, either one. Hi, Kara. I'm going through a divorce, Morgan. Excuse me. They are growing fast. Oh my gosh, and 7 months pregnant. Congrats. I cannot eat with chopsticks. You're skilled. Girl, you can eat with chopsticks. You just got practice. already ordered my soundbar. It's coming on Thursday. Oh, I'm sure you're so proud, Angie. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Old Bay. Yep, Old Bay. It's a seasoning. Yeah, about driving. 100%. The rock of the family. She was. She really was. Like, she was the one who organized all the family gatherings, all the food. She cooked most of the food. Everyone would kind of just bring a dish, but Grandma, let's be real, she made about 80 to 90% of the food, right? She did the decorations. She cleaned before. She cooked most of the food. She, for Christmas, like, let's be real, again, Grandma had most of the gifts. Like, yeah, after she passed, it's like such a void when the rock of the family leaves. Like, that's like, it's never going to be the same. You know what I mean? And people try to step up. You know, my aunts had to like fill her void for 15 years. That's some big shoes. That's some big shoes to fill. My aunt does a great job, but it's not the same as my grandma, you know? I love you too. Thank you. She was the best. It's funny you said sweetheart, because when she passed, her, they made like a DVD. This was back in, 15 years ago, right? So what was that? 2015, 2016, something like that is when she passed. And they had a DVD of like all her photos and like some videos and stuff. And I believe, from what I can remember, because again, this was 15 years ago. Or wait, no, sorry, that would be 2010. She passed in 2010 roughly. So again, DVDs were kind of a bigger thing then. And when she passed, her DVD cover said like Jeannie. That's what she went by. Her real name was Margene, but she went by Jeannie. And then it said, hold on, my cat's on the counter. It said, Jeannie, the sweetest woman ever, or something like that. So everyone always called her like the sweetest woman, or she's so sweet, or like that was literally the way that everyone described my grandmother who had met her. Like, she had so many people at her funeral. Like, people were standing. There wasn't even enough seats for her. Like it almost looked like a famous person passed. It was actually insane. I think it's like the biggest funeral I've ever been to. Like hundreds of people showed up for her funeral. But yeah, she had a DVD and it said something like the sweetest woman, or something with the sweetest. I remember that. Special bond, yep. Grandparents are the best. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think about that all the time because she would probably be so proud. Brooklyn is a mini-me. She is definitely a mini-me. See how slow of an eater I am? I'm a little slower because I'm talking with you guys, but I'm a slow eater. That's how your papa was. Thank you, Zena. She made me feel very special. Like, she always made you feel like you were her favorite. And people like that who just always make you feel like you're so special or that you're their favorite, like, that is a really good person. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so sorry, Angie. Sorry, I'm just catching up, guys. I do have the Easter baskets ready. Oh, thank you, Charlene. I need you to eat. I would starve if I would eat with chopsticks. Papa was our rock. It's hard to lose your rock in the family. It's really hard. I think that's like the hardest person to lose is your rock. Because you can't replace the rock, you know what I mean? You can't replace the person that helped shape who you are as a person to your core, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has that person or people in their lives that like have shaped who they are as a person, and when you lose that person, you feel like you lost a part of you. Pam, I just read your comment. My grandmother was from my dad's side. Yeah. So I've lost both my grandparents from my dad's side and my uncle, my dad's brother. So my dad's side has had a lot of tragedy over the last 15 years. We lost my great grandmother. And then a few years later, we lost my grandmother. Very shortly after my great grandmother, my grandmother passed. So my great grandmother was actually my grandpa's mom. And then my grandmother passed. So that was her mother-in-law who passed. And then my grandmother passed. And then however many years later, my uncle passed. And then now my grandfather's passed. So we've had 4 passings in like 16, 17 years, like immediate family passings. Not like distant relatives. So yeah, my poor dad's side of the family has gone through a lot of tragedy. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay. Up close of the watch. I'll just take it off because it's easier. Wait, there we go. Can you see it? It's literally, I looked it up. I don't think it's a very expensive piece at all. I think it's a very, very, very inexpensive piece. But to me, it is priceless. So I don't even think the creator of this watch even exists anymore. I think it was just like one that you buy at the store in like those little boxes. Oh, my light just died. Son of a biatch. See how dark it is? Hi, Pina. What the heck? Sorry, I'm catching up with these comments. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys upstairs with me because my light just died, so that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys upstairs because this lighting is not it. Let me put some of this away really quick. Now that my rice has cooled down, because you obviously don't put this in when it's super hot. I'm just afraid my cats are gonna eat this. Whatever. I'll deal with this little bit of mess when I come back downstairs. I'm gonna bring my rice upstairs so they don't eat my rice. Lori, I pinned it in the bio of this video. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a very unflattering angle while I bring you guys upstairs with me because I have my iPad, this whiteboard, and my food plate. Okay. Alexa, lie down. Okay. Son of a... Okay, that's better lighting. I got my marker in my back pocket. Okay. Oh, sorry, it like hits me sometimes out of nowhere. I feel like I could cry in a drop of a hat lately. Just because of everything I've gone through in the last like few years. It's been rough. Oh, my asthma. I need to take my inhaler. Do you see how like I get out of breath after like one thing of steps? All right, what are we? 2:04. I'm gonna check my sales. We gotta hit this, guys. Still 2:04, guys. Oh, I'm glad, Amanda, that that I can make your day better, but I'm sorry you had a bad day. That sucks. I hate bad days. It's a good question, Amber. Good question. I'm gonna answer it the best way I can. So, in case you missed her comment, she said, with all the memories, how do you do it? In my house. How do you stay in your house with all the memories attached to it? My kids. My kids. I would say the main strength that I get everything for, work, like how I cooked at 9 o'clock at night. I think it was like actually 9:30. And do a live, how I work till 2 in the morning a lot of nights. I'm literally working till 1 or 2 in the morning a lot of nights. Wake up with the kids, do it all over again. Same reason why I want to stay in this house is because of my kids. I want to give my kids stability as best as I can. They deserve to have a stable childhood. They deserve to have stability in their life and a routine. And Roman loves this house. I love this house. And yeah, there are things where it triggers me, or there are things that I say like, oh, that kind of sucks. But I think for me, the good outweighs the bad. And I just look past that because I tell myself like my kids are thriving. My kids are doing great. They love this house. They love the memories that they've built in this house, especially my son. My daughter's obviously too young, so it's really mainly for my son. Rookie obviously is not going to remember any of this. But for my son, it's one of those things where he tells me every day, Mommy, I love your house. I love your house. He tells me that every day. So I think it's just one of those things where it's given me so much strength and confirmed why I wanted to stay here. Because at the time I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I think it's helped me to decide that that's what's right currently. Now that could change. I'm not saying this is my forever house by any means, but it's definitely confirmed and validated that I made the right decision in choosing to stay here with my kids. And that's as comfortable as I feel going into detail about, but I just think it's so important to give kids stability. They really need stability in their life, preteen, from like 12 to being born up until 12 years old. Stability is like crucial for them. So having them in some sort of a routine, obviously that routine can change a little bit, but trying to stick to a routine is really helpful for them because they know what to expect. So I'm trying to create that stable household for them, even if it's just me in the house. So you can go to, if you guys want any makeup, you guys can go and order that, or skincare brushes. All of it that I used is on my Kamigo. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you. Let me refresh. I see your order. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if you order $45 more, you would get 6 more entries. $45 more, Elizabeth, of unique. And if you go onto the Kamigo where you just ordered, you don't even pay for shipping again. So it's no extra cost for shipping. Aw, that's awesome, Angie. I'm glad I was able to do this live for you guys because I was kind of like 50-50 if I should do it or not tonight, but do my neighbors help me out? I do have one neighbor That is so helpful. And yes, they've helped me out several times. I do have one house nearby that has helped me. Now, there are neighbors who are very sweet, who I know if I were to, like, you know, see if they wanted to go for a walk. I'm friends with one of the other girls that live within my neighborhood, and she's very sweet. She has a few kids, but yeah, I'm not super close with all of them. Thank you, Amber. Lori, it takes about a year, so I'll let you guys know once that gets closer. Yeah, I don't talk about him, Holly. I don't talk about any of that. My mom's close. She's the only family I have nearby. My village is very tiny. It's a very strong village, but it's a very tiny village. Because a lot of the people that I know would help me live far away. You're welcome. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, my love. So yeah, it's just one of those things where a lot of this is just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, if you will. A lot of this is just trying to figure things out. There's no handbook for any of this, right? There's no handbooks for kids. There's no handbooks for how to navigate this awkward, weird phase in my life. I'm just doing the best that I can. So every single day, I'm just trying to be the best mom I can be for my kids, be the best businesswoman I can be the best, you know, daughter, friend. I'm just trying my best at every aspect of my life. And I know I'm messing up in very many phases. I know I've made mistakes and I'm learning from those mistakes. But it's such a hard thing to talk about right now because there's just so much going on. Yeah. If and when I feel like it's appropriate to share any more information, I will. Let's just put it at that. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. I have two kids. He did, Lori. Thank you, Melinda. Near Detroit. Most of my family's in Michigan, guys, except for my mom. I don't think so, Christine. We would love for Uncle Mitchell, my brother, to move closer. I don't see that happening. Or even if he were to get like a second house and rent it out while he's not here. Maybe. Time will tell. Thank you, Michelle. It's seriously really hard because I feel so conflicted when you guys ask me questions. I want to share things with you guys because I know maybe it might help someone, but I also have to be so mindful of what I share. It's a lot to go through in my mind. So if I look like I'm sitting there trying to come up with words or what I want to talk about, it's because I am. It's because I'm very intentional about what I share and what I don't share. I have babies that I am very much a mama bear to. And I'm very much cognizant and know that every single thing that I do online affects my kids. Currently or future. Very cognizant of that. So whenever I do anything or anything I say, I am very aware that that could always be repeated to them at some point in their life, and I will never be a contention for any of their heartache as long as I can help it. So But I also feel like if I share something and I can help one woman, I will try my best to share it in some capacity. Creating a page for single moms. Like on Facebook or North Carolina? No, you're fine, Amber. You're fine. Don't apologize. Shh. Thank you, Amber. Need to make the rice, yes. I did see that about a windshield wiper, that poor girl. Oh, thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. Yeah, definitely, Charlene. Definitely. And it's hard. It's hard because, like I said, I feel so conflicted sometimes because there are things that I'm like, oh, I know this would help someone. And maybe one day I'll share more. But I will never, ever talk about Bruno. That will never happen. For a lot of reasons. But one, I had children with this man. So that is not in my character to talk about that situation specifically. Ever. So how do we end up with 129, guys? Hold on. Did someone else order, or was that from Elizabeth's? I think that was from Elizabeth's. Can I help you? Okay. And? Oh yeah, that was from Elizabeth's. Okay, guys, we're only 129 away. At least use a plate. I cringe when I see people use paper plates and plastic every time. Posted a story about wanting a page for moms doing it alone. Oh yeah, on TikTok. That was like a handle. Shh. I can't tell if your kids sometimes or if it's your kids. Right now it's my cat. That's crazy. I would be so nervous. They chillin'. Thank you, Lori. It's best not to talk. Yes, 100%. And people who do that and share that on the internet, you do you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't judge. It's not my situation. You know what I mean? I have learned in life, 36 years old, I don't judge other people's lives. And I used to judge. I think we all, at some point in our life, judge situations or people or things. I have learned, I've gone through HE double hockey stick and back in my life in 36 years, and I don't judge people anymore. I don't do that. That's just, now when I think about how I used to do that, it's because I didn't know. You know what I mean? When you don't know and you haven't gone through enough life, it's easy to judge. It's easy to be like, oh, well, why is she doing that? Or why isn't she doing this? Okay, well, get off your horse and sit there and look at the situation, or better yet, don't look at the situation and just focus on yourself. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I'm at now in my current life. I'm like, I know people are judging my situation, and that's okay, because I know people are going to judge at the end of the day. It is what it is. But for me personally, I feel like the one thing that I've really learned in the last probably like 5 or 10 years is I don't stick my nose and judge other people's situations or what they're going through or decisions they've made, because I don't know their situation. I don't know everything, you know what I mean? And that's not my life to judge. I know that people feel sorry for me. I know that people are like, oh my God, you don't have anyone. I've been married for 25 years. I feel so sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm not anyone's pity party. Do not feel sorry for me. I'm so blessed. You see this house? You see my kids? You see my health? Don't feel sorry for me. But I get that all the time. People are like, oh my God, I just feel so bad for you. Don't feel sorry for me. I will get through this and I will be just fine. Does it suck? Yes. Obviously. Who wants this? Okay? No one gets married wanting to get divorced. No one. No one thinks that when they get married. But at the end of the day, I will be okay. I promise you, I will be fine. But I get that a lot. Where people look at me like they feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Please don't feel sorry for me. I am working on being happier. How did that get pushed all the way up there? Hello? I know it's coming from a good place, Christine. But sometimes it feels a little like they feel like I'm pathetic or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm not saying that right. Like feel sorry, like pity. They feel pity for me. And I'm like, don't feel pity for me. I am okay. I will be just fine. I will be just fine. I promise you. There was a time in all this I was not okay. I'm getting to the point where I'm doing a lot better. So please don't feel pity for me. You know what I mean? Like, just because I don't have someone does not mean that I'm not going to be okay. I will be just fine. I am enough on my own. Exactly, Carrie. Yep. Two beautiful children. She's telling you what she wants. My cat's a talker. Oh, now I got both of them up here. Andrea ordered. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. I got your order, my love. Okay, triple entrees. Wait, I see another order. Elizabeth. Okay, combined, that's 9 entries. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your second. Andrea, for your order. Thank you so much. What kind of music do I like? Girl, I am a little bit of everything. We are only $20 away, guys. 20. That was actually one of my sports numbers. $20 away, guys. What kind of music do I like? Girl, I like a little bit of everything. I can respect all music. I think music, people who can sing or play instruments, that is like uber talent that like I can't even touch. Like I tried playing piano. I was decent, but it was not my thing. Anyway, I like it all. My favorite though, I would have to say, is between country, pop, gospel, hip hop, and I actually really like folk music too. I'm a little bit of everything. I don't know, I'm weird. I like a little bit of everything, but I can listen to anything. I also like Disney like songs. Like Moana songs. I love all those sing-along songs, like the classic Cinderella. I mean, I don't listen to those all the time, but I can watch that movie and I can literally just sit there and listen to it all day long. Hi, Courtney. I like being single. I agree, Holly. Thank you, Elizabeth. Exactly, Sean. Yep. Survival mode. Enjoy being single. I agree, Carrie. Yeah, and I think that that's like the hardest thing for me, Angie, is there's so many people out there that think that I'm miserable because I don't have someone. That's not the case. You don't have to have someone to be happy. Wait, hold on. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. You can be happy without someone. But there's so many people out there that make me feel like I should just be like miserable because I don't have someone right now. It's like a weird feeling that I get from some people. Thank you, Allison. Yes. Yeah, it's not you guys. It's not a lot of you guys. It's people in my life. Oh, girl, I know how to use these chopsticks. Yes. And you can also use it like a little vessel. You know what I mean? And just... That part gets hard when you're at the end, but I ate all of it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Stephanie, send me a recent picture, natural light, and I'll color match you. It would be nice to have a yard guy easy on the eyes. I do have my yard guy coming tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be easy on the eyes, but I do think he's very reasonably priced, and it's going to save me a lot of time. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm hoping that he does a good job. My neighbor goes through him too, so I feel like he's going to do a good job. That's how I found him. So, yeah, he comes tomorrow. He already has given me like good vibes because he's already very prompt. He already has given me a text reminder that he's coming tomorrow. So we'll see how he does, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be great as long as my lawn looks decent. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not like one of those people that are super into my lawn. I just want it to look decent. So, yeah, so he's going to come tomorrow because I just don't have the time to do that with 2 kids, work, a whole house. Like, I just do not have the time for that, especially because my kids are younger. If they were older, it'd be different, but they're babies. So, yeah, he will be coming tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Gospel, yep. Spray tan, do you use a shade darker? Yes. Hi, Chris. Did you meet up with any of your followers in Vegas? I did not. I was there for literally like 3 days, guys. It was so fast. It was actually like 2 full days and 2 days of travel. Hey, Owen, I know I got the same feeling from other people. I'm single. Well, yes, and it's okay. It's really okay. Yeah. Yeah. Easy prices help easy on the eyes. Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Guys, $20 away. What? What? But yeah, it's just like a weird, it's just weird. I feel like if you guys have been following me for even like 3 or 4 years, there's been so many phases in my life and it's just crazy. It's actually crazy, the amount of different things. Like, I know life is just a bunch of roller coasters, right? I feel like my life the last like 3 to 5 years has been the most ups and downs, and it affects you. It affects you. The good, the bad, all of it affects you, right? So I am just learning to enjoy the positives and like figure out how to get through the negatives. So yeah, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. But even like when my dog passed and I had my miscarriage and all the negative things that I've gone through in my life, I know that that's just life and I'm not the only one. And I know that, I hate saying everything happens for a reason because I feel like that's not true in some situations. In some situations it is true. I don't feel like it's true in every situation. I don't think that's valid. But I feel like the things that we go through, the struggles, the trauma, the sad things we go through in life really helps us to appreciate when things do go well for us. So it helps you to be more humble. It helps you to appreciate, keeps you centered, keeps you grounded. If we didn't have these things, you know, our heads may be up in the sky, who knows? So I do feel like it does help us to kind of balance some things, even though they're really crappy and they suck. But thank you, Charlene. Favorite product you used if you had to choose one? Which company? For makeup? Yes, I was with Shando, yes. When Roman gets older, he can help with the lawn, 100%. He's such a good helper already. Your son's in Vegas. Me and Stacy. She is, I love Stace. She's great. My hair is getting super long. Yeah, I love being around other women who just get each other, you know, like we all go through similar struggles doing this type of job. We all face, you know, internet bullies. We all face you know, technology glitches. We all go through scheduling craziness days. Like, we all go through the highs and the lows of this job, and we get each other, you know? So it's kind of like that unspoken thing that, like, we don't even really talk about usually, but, like, we all kind of just get each other. And it's just nice to be around other women that have that same understanding, because even though, like, I have best friends, I have amazing support systems, they don't do what I do. So it's really hard to have that understanding and compassion, empathy from other people, because they don't, if they've never done this before, they have no idea what it's like. It's a completely different beast than when I did OT. So it's really nice to be around, you know, every once in a while, to be around other women who do this sort of job, because it's just nice to kind of like chit chat and, you know, hang out with those people and pick their brain on things. Like, if you're like, hey, how did you do this? Or how did you make this content? Or how are you dealing with this change with Facebook or whatever? It's just nice to kind of like have that discussion with people, because unless you're doing this type of job, that wouldn't really relate to you. And so it's nice to have people like Stacy, like Chandel, like Brittany, like these girls that I have formed friendships with, to be surrounded by women like that, and people who aren't like catty or drama or anything like that. It's just nice to be around other women who just want to see other women succeed, and not sit there and, you know, have it be a competition. So it's just really nice. Makeup. Okay, my favorite makeup product. Oh God, that's hard. Right now, if I had to pick really quickly, I would say the all-in-one color stick and the cream foundation. Can I pick two? The cream foundation and the all-in-one color stick. I don't know if I could live without either one. Those are like my base for a really good face. You know what I mean? For eyes, I would say the warm tone eyeshadow. All hands down, warm tone eyeshadow. And the dip and draw liner. I don't know. I'd have to pick that too. I don't know. Can I pick two for each thing? Okay, so for face, I would do cream foundation and all-in-one color stick. For eyes, I would do warm tone palette and dip and draw liner. For lips, I would do the lip liner in Polite or Patience. Probably Polite. Lately, I've been pulling that one a lot. And then the lip mask. For skincare, I would say Rose Water and the New Day Moisturizer. Can I pick two for each category? Because I kind of just did. Sorry, I can't pick one for everything. Think you look happy. Thank you, my love. I did get the new skincare. Yep, I got the new cleanser, the New Day Moisturizer. I have the full line now. Thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Will you ever work as an OT again? Probably not, Christine. Probably not. The main reason, oh my gosh, guys, we're $3 away. Someone just put in an order. The main reason I won't, Carrie, thank you so much for your order, love. 3 entries, Carrie. Guys, $3 away. Are you joking? That is so freaking close. 3. The main reason, just to put it in a quick answer, is because of the medical field. I will not be a part of the medical field as it currently stands. Now, people who are, that's no shame to you. There are jobs within the medical field that you don't feel the effects of everything, and without getting like political or like medical crap and like whatever, I just don't, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. If I could just go in, do my job, and clock in and out and be done, I could do it. The politics that go into the medical field, the insurance that goes into the medical field, the corruption and the unethicalness that goes into what I had to deal with for 3 years is traumatizing. I have seen, witnessed things that I wish I never had. I had a horrible experience in those 3 years, and no amount of money, even if you pay me $1 million a year, I wouldn't do it. No amount of money, no amount of paycheck is worth the trauma that I had to endure for those 3 years. I will not ever go back as an OT. Absolutely not. Nope. They scarred me. I will not. Burn me once, shame on me. Burn me twice, shame on, oh wait. Burn me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. So no, I will not make that same mistake again. Could I ever go and teach at a university with my master's? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Because I think the education system is beautiful. The medical field, I'm good. Technology glitches ruins your day and you need other women to lift you up from that. It's just odd. Nope, that's not it. But you can run with that, Tina. If you think that that's as deep as this job goes, then you could run with that. But you're totally taking what I said out of context and running with it. So good for you. Desperate need of new makeup. I had Unique, but it was a few years ago. Yeah, they came out with a lot of new stuff since then. So Stephanie, you can message me and I can go ahead and help you pick out stuff if you want. The cream foundation. Yep, and that's one of our newest foundations. So that one only came out like a year. Gosh, it's like hard to remember when everything comes out, but I think it's only been like within a year it's come out. Like within the last 9 to 12 months. For skincare, what would you recommend for hyperpigmentation? Vitamin C treatment, and the rose water toning spritz. So burnout, yeah, it's awful. Seen some stuff. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I did do travel OT. I did, technically it was inpatient, but, or no, technically it was outpatient, sorry, but it was almost like inpatient. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Medical and had seen some horrible things. I refuse to go back. I agree. I agree. But yeah, again, unless you've done this type of job, you don't know what it's like. You don't know the constant judgment. As you can see, people judge, take things out of context. The constant bullying that you can get from this job. There's a lot of negatives. You never feel like you can stop working. That's probably one of the hardest things. Like, yes, the plus side to that is you can kind of create your own hours. But imagine when you come home from work, never feeling like you're fully done working. That is literally my day every single day. So I can sit there and take a few hours off, which is great. But then after I take those few hours off, I have to work for another however many hours to make up for that time. I can't just sit there and take days and days and weeks off. I think that's what a lot of like the common misconception with this job is that, oh, you can just work whenever you want and just do like 5 minutes here and there and there. No, the reality is you're working a full-time plus hour job. So you're working 40 to 60 hour weeks easily, minimum. And you never shut it off. Like I never take time off when I go on vacations. I never take time off when I went home for a funeral. Like I don't take time off usually ever, not even a day. Because you're constantly having to create content, having to go live, having to do things, having to keep up with messages, keep up with emails, else you're going to come back and be drowning. So it definitely has its perks, not complaining at all. But I think unless you have done this job, you have no idea the amount of criticism, ridicule, judgment, bullying, pressure, amount of work that is involved, a lot of behind the scenes. A lot of the work that we do is not captured on camera. So I think that is why people think this job is like a lazy job or that it's not a real job. It is very much a real job, 100%, but it's not your typical job. So I've worked a 9-to-5 job before. There's pluses and minuses to each one. I will say the OT job had a lot more negatives, but the negatives that with this job is a lot. It's a lot for, not everyone could do this job. Not everyone could do OT. You know what I mean? Like every job has people that like it wouldn't fit for, but obviously OT was not my thing. Learned that very quickly. All these UV damage. Oh, UV damage. Get more unique. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Yes, it does, Angie. 100%. Yep. Thank you, Joan. Here, you just ordered. You have to keep being on their outline, otherwise we'll fall. Yep, 100%. Yeah, you have to stay relevant. If you're not constantly creating content, someone else will. It's very competitive, so. Thank you so much, Carrie. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, you get 6 entries, and we hit it, guys. We hit it. Okay, Lori, Elizabeth, Andrea, and Carrie, I'm gonna add you to my walking pad and Hokashu giveaway. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do work a lot. I actually work more hours with this job. Not every week, because every week is different. It depends on the week. But overall, I would say the amount of hours I put in is probably just as much, if not more, than my OT. And I was working 40 to 60 hours as an OT. So you can imagine, like, it's 12 o'clock, I'm still live. I'm gonna work for another hour or two once I get off. Who works until midnight, unless you're doing graveyard shift? And then the minute I wake up, I'm literally, the first thing I do before I even go to the bathroom in the morning is check my phone. Emails, texts, messages. So yeah, it's a lot. I love what I do though. I love what I do. So to me, it doesn't feel like that. Like, I think when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like a chore to do it. But it is still a lot. So I think some people think that this job is just really easy and you just come on your live, and no, it's not like that. But I've had to learn a lot. In the last 8 years, I never even knew how to take a proper selfie, or how to do a proper post, or my lighting, how to blend my eyeshadow, for Pete's sakes. Like, I feel like I've learned so much in 8.5 years of doing this content and lives and everything. But it's definitely something that people don't talk about a lot, because they don't want to be judged and ridiculed. They don't want people to sit there and be like, oh, boo-hoo. You know what I mean? So I think we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to sit there and be bashed, or we don't want to sit there and be judged. Because yeah, every job has its pluses and minuses, but it's just one of those jobs that not a lot of people have tried before. So it's not a very common thing. Like servers, almost everyone has tried serving or work at a restaurant. So that's more relatable. This job is not as relatable unless you've tried it before. So I think that's why. It's officially your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Deb. I did hit my goal. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jessica, for my 99 stars. Thank you, Kathleen. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me and enjoying sitting here watching me eat and hang out and chit chat. And if there's ever something I say or do and you guys disagree, like, that is totally fine, okay? But one thing that I don't tolerate on my page is when people come at me disrespectfully or come at my followers disrespectfully. I will not tolerate that. I will stand up for you or myself. So if someone comes at you on my page or comes at me on my page, you will be corrected. I don't like to block people because I like to give people opportunity to redeem themselves. I do feel like there is redemption qualities in some people. So I actually have had several people, after I corrected them or explained something to them, I have had quite a few people in the last 8-9 years come up to me, not come up to me personally, but in Messenger, come to me in Messenger and tell me, like, thank you so much. Like, I thought about what you said and, like, I'm sorry. I've had that happen many, many, many times. So I like to try to give people another chance, because you never know what someone's gone through. So, and you don't know what I'm going through. It's a double-edged sword. Got my makeup game on point. I wish you knew what I know way back when. I know. I wish so too. I wish I knew how to do my makeup like 5 years ago. It's almost like you're on call 24/7. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. And again, there's so many positives and I love what I do, but I think the common misconception is people just think about the positives of what this job is and they don't think about all the downfalls, because there's definitely a lot of downfalls, but for me, the positives outweigh. So I love you guys too. Thank you. You're welcome. I love you guys. Thank you. You guys are amazing. This was really fun. So I'm glad that I came live and hung out with you guys for 2 hours. It's a long time. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Christine. You guys are the best. I literally, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys. Like, I literally do this because of you guys. You guys make it, all the crap I go through, you guys make it all worth it, you know? So thank you guys, because you guys make this more fun. You guys engage and talk to me, and else this would be boring, right? 8 years, no one to talk to, it would be boring. So it doesn't even look like I have makeup on. What? I feel like it looks like I have a lot of makeup on. I joined, but I'd be canceled. I cuss people out real quick. All right, I love you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna add Lori, Elizabeth, Andrea, and Carrie to my giveaway, guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I will go live tomorrow during the kids' nap, so 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And then my Dorn live, guys, is Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, so that's in 2 days. Okay. Okay. Yes, and I'm going to hop off and link this outfit in the comments. And what was the other thing you guys were wanting? There was something else. I don't know. I'm gonna at least link this outfit because I feel like that's what you guys were asking the most for. If there's something else, message me and I'll like post it in the comments or in the bio of the video, okay? All right, I love you guys. Have a good night.